Hey guys, what's up? So I've had a couple of weeks now with the PlayStation VR. I actually got it on launch. If you go back to my previous videos, you'll see the unboxing that I got from Amazon. And to be honest with you, I was really skeptical. I'd never tried the Vive. I'd never tried the Oculus. And I guess the only ones I've tried are the cheap, the cheap ones you get from like gadget shops and stuff. The PlayStation VR, this is my review. So let's go with the actual hardware look itself. It's really good. I mean, it's really light on your head. It's not uncomfortable. You don't get any light unless you wear glasses, like my wife does. You don't get any light peeping through. It takes a good sort of 10-15 minutes to get it adjusted to your size, and especially if you're swapping around on people's heads. Then yeah, it does take a few minutes to get it adjusted just right, but it's worth taking that time. The only thing I am concerned about is the elastics here. You have to push this button on the back to sort of pull that out like that to make it fit your head. And I'm just worried that over time it's going to wear out. I mean, I've been doing it for a long time now, sort of adjusting. I've used it a lot and nothing has kind of broken as of yet. Also, the button on the back's quite cheap, this one here, but still, when the headset all lights up, it looks badass as well, which I really like. You got this button here. The only thing I think my wife pointed out as well, so you can move that like that. But one thing my wife did point out is there's no like focus button. You can't adjust the focus on the screen, which you can actually do with the cheaper models as well. But there's no lens adjustment here inside, which is a shame. But it is really comfortable. It is really comfortable. I actually really like this block here. So you've got power, you've got mute, and you've got volume up and down. And that's really simple. The only problem is this cable does get in the way sometimes. If you use some of the gamer chairs, especially the ones with the arms that hook, they've got kind of like sharp hooks. It does get stuck around those arms. It's easy to set up, but like I said, the cables are a bit of a nightmare. They are labelled. You can see this one's labelled. You can see that. So it comes with its own processor unit and everything like that. So yeah, that's not too bad, but the cables are crazy. I mean, I hope that when they bring out future models, they'll be able to make it all wireless technology. I'm kind of surprised they didn't, with at least some of it anyway. And it does take up an extra USB port on your machine, which is a nightmare when you're charging the Move controllers and the controllers. So let's go into the games. I got Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which is my favourite, mainly because it's longer than most of the experiences. Some ones I was disappointed on. I didn't like the Batman VR game that much. I mean, it was very good for the first time through, but it's not got much replayability in my opinion. Other ones I got is Keep Quiet and Nobody Explodes, or something like that, I think it's called. It's got a long name, but it's where you defuse a bomb. Me and my wife enjoy playing that one. That's quite good. We do get quite stressed at each other, but I guess that's the point. So yeah, it's a nifty piece of hardware. All we need now is some full games. There is a little app called Little Star, which has loads of sort of like music videos, and there's some Discovery stuff, there's some Disney stuff. There's actually a tour of Disney World, that's pretty cool. Black Friday, I'm sure this thing's going to sell quite well. One of the most praised games on the system is Rigged, and that's a really good game and it makes me feel sick. It feels quite unnatural when you're moving around and jumping around as well. And yeah, I mean, it's like you have to move your head to aim when you're shooting, and it takes a while to get used to that. I mean, this is one thing I will say with the system is it's kind of throwing everything you know about video games out the window, because there's a whole new way of playing games. The Move controllers are an old technology. They do work quite well. I haven't had any tracking issues at all. The only tracking issue I've had is when my cat sits in front of the camera. So whatever you read about the tracking issues, I wouldn't believe it as much, because I've had no issues at all. Maybe someone's got some faulty machines and such, but I've had no issues with tracking. So I would give PlayStation VR as a whole, I'd give it 9 out of 10. Why the one away is the cables. That's all it is. It's an amazing piece of technology. It's the future. I totally believe in it, and that's why I paid into it. And so yeah, we're going to be playing some Let's Plays over the next few weeks. You can catch me on YouTube Live and also on Twitch. So yeah, stay tuned guys. Thanks very much. We'll see you again soon.